guys, welcome back. I hope you like that new little intro. Today I have this look for you guys. It was inspired by a makeup artist that I follow on Instagram. I'll insert a picture as well as put her handle on the screen so you guys can check her out if you want. Her look was a little bit more editorial, so I did make it more of a wearable look for you guys, but you can definitely go the editorial route if you'd like. But yeah, I really love this look. I hope you guys do too, and if you want to know how to achieve it, just keep on watching. Just to give you guys a little heads up, I did go ahead and apply my brows as well as my foundation off camera. Of course, all products that I've used will be listed down below in the description box. But next I'm going to pick up the shade Buon Fresco, and I'm actually using the brush that came with the Modern Renaissance palette. It's the blending side, and the reason why I'm using this brush is because I don't want this color to be super packed on. I want it to just be more of a light blended out wash of color. Next, I'm going to hop over to my custom MAC palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade Black Tide. This one does have sparkle in it. You do not have to use something with sparkle. If I'm being honest, it did kind of disappear. But I'm just going to take it on this flat definer brush, and I'm just going to smudge this into my lower lash line. And then I'm going to kind of blend that out with more of a dense smudger brush. And I did do this twice just to get the opacity that I wanted. Next, I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. I don't know if you can get this anymore, so I'm really sorry if you can't. But I'm going to take the shade Dream On, which is just a deep, muted, grayish purple shade, and it has a lot of sparkle in it, and it's very sheer. So I'm first going to apply it with my fingers, and then I'm going to blend it out with just a blending brush, and that's just going to give the eye an overall sparkle and sheen. I went ahead and concealed under my eyes with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly, and I also made sure to apply some of that to my chin, my cupid's bow, my nose, and some of my forehead just to balance out the brightness under the eyes. Next, we're going to move on to our under eyes. I'm sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping around, but I'm just going to basically apply all three shadows that we used on our lids in the exact same order and the exact same technique just to balance everything out. And I also did apply a black liner to my waterline. Now, normally with this kind of look, I would apply a frosty white inner corner, but because I do have some inspiration, I'm going off of a picture. I'm going to take a nice copper shadow and just apply that to the inner corners with a synthetic brush. To bronze and sculpt my face, I'm going to use Shadowplay from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And as I'm saying this, I forgot to tell you guys that I set the concealer with some Airspun loose powder, just in case you guys are wondering. For blush, I used one of my favorite drugstore blushes by NYX, and it is in the shade Journey. I would have showed it to you guys, but it was all cracked and in a million pieces, so it's just easier to just skip straight to the application. For my highlight, I'm going to use Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill, and I'm going to apply this to all the normal places that I would highlight, but I'm also going to apply this to the inner corners. Even though we already did lay down that initial inner corner shade, I felt like the edges were a little harsh since it was such a darker color than my skin tone, so I'm just going to run over it with a little bit of Champagne Pop to kind of give it something to blend into. For lips, I'm going to take this Urban Decay Vice lipstick, and this is one of the Ultra Mattes, and this is in the shade Oblivion. I freaking love this color, probably because it is identical to Trapped by ColourPop, which is my all-time favorite liquid lip, so I'm really glad that I found it in a lipstick version, and it is super duper comfortable. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And as always, make sure to send me future video suggestions because I want to know what you guys want to see. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.